understand. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all.
Dancing, dancing, the fire, fire.
What it do? What it do? La gang. What it do, y'all? What it do, la gang. Happy Monday. I hope everybody out there is doing good, doing great, blessed and staying productive. I'm doing good. I am doing great, blessed and staying productive. Anyways, y'all, we will be catching up today on Who Else? Reality of Motherhood and Neglect, known as Shanika Grant, okay? Known as the breeder, known as Miss Neglectful, okay? If you did not catch my last upload, there is the thumbnail. Y'all go over and check it out. So in today's reaction video, y'all, I would just be kind of just cutting a lot of corners. I see she done a lot of posting and videos. I also seen she done a lot of shorts trying to address comments finally, okay? See, do y'all see it? It seems like it takes for me to say something, and once I say something, she hurry up and jump on it and then act like this little girl, okay? I'm not doing stuff because of this little girl. Whatever, you call it whatever you want. But it's your actions. Your actions tell everybody what you're giving and doing. But at the end, it ain't even all about that, okay? But I see you moving and how you move. As for a grocery haul video, as for a wick haul video, talked about cooking in your kitchen, yummy food and fun. Surely don't want to show us this new place, not understanding this new place of what it is or how y'all got things working. But okay, long as you have some type of roof over you and your kids' head, I guess that's all that matters at the end of the day. But to actually look in and view to see, is it enough room? Do they have beds this time? We don't know, y'all. So anyways, we will talk about a lot of those things. But in this video, I really want to talk about the Sasa situation. Y'all notice as I put out my last video, I was just straight load it, cock it, and let it go, okay? It's a lot of things that I see that kind of upsets me, okay, just as this baby, okay? A lot of things that's going on. And what gets me is someone asked her the question. I guess she was calling herself responding to the negative comments. What is a bad mother? She couldn't give the explanation of what a bad mother is and says she doesn't know, you know, what a bad mother is, basically. But she can clearly...
Shanika, you are a good mother. Can you tell us what a bad mother is? I don't know, but this word delusional is what my baby daddy's girlfriend called me, delusional. But a bad mother is the definition of my mother because she wasn't there for me.
Clearly throw out here every time to everybody about her mother and say how her mother was a bad mother. And then that's where I say not only her mother, y'all, but also her grandmother too, right? She said that she thought her grandmother was showing her love, but her grandmother treated her like a slave and this and that. But then I would go and say, these are the patterns of the different generations. So if you could see the pattern of your mother and you could see the pattern of your grandmother, then why in the hell is it that you cannot see the pattern of yourself of what you are given? Because you are given the absolute same thing as your mother. But then I would ask you at the same time, how bad could your mother be? Because that was the same mother who could sit back and see the ways of the things that you was doing when you had Naya and Taquan to put CPS into your life to allow your kids to get removed, right? So somewhere in there, your mother was able to recognize something. And then that's where I will also say, is it a grudge or something that you just have against your mother? But when you bring it on here, you want everybody to feel sympathy or some type of way of why your mother doesn't have any dealings with you, right? Nobody was there to know why you and your mother or what the reason or whatever behind it, right? But what you bring to us is something totally different. But if you can recognize all the bad that she gave and done to you and your siblings, why is it that you can't recognize what you are giving and doing to your kids? Because as you explain what your mother gave to you, that's the same thing that you are giving to your kids that we sit here and we talk about, okay, almost every damn day about Shanika Grant. So then that's where I say, if you don't know what you're giving, and you feel like everything that you given is okay, then that's where I say, at the end of the day, yes, you are Shanika Grant, but your name can be Cheryl Grant as well, because you are your mother, and not only are you your mother, but you are also your grandmother, and this is what you give to your kids. You give to your kids the same thing that was given to you, and you probably feel like because you buy your kids candy and all those things that you are showing love and giving love. This is not what it is. That is not true love, real love. And at the end of the day, when you come on and you say that you don't know what real love is, then that's where I would say, how could you love your kids fully in any type of way? And that's where it will also show us the same way that you treat Sasa is not real love, because any baby that has been sick for over months and months, okay, I can't sit her and jam to the radio and all those things when her hair ain't been combed and she's still feeling bad. I wouldn't be able to wait. You say she's supposed to have a doctor appointment today at 2 o'clock. We'll see if that happened. Talking about your concerns. What the fuck is your concerns? If that was the case, you should have had concerns long time ago. It's the people that's in the background. It's the people that's on TikTok. It's the people that's in the YouTube streets that's pointing it out and saying this baby here is sick. This baby is not feeling good. This baby look this type of way. Why is this baby like this? Okay. And then after that's what you get, then you come back with a video talk about her crying in the middle of the night, and it's a repeated pattern. Okay, she can't respond to tell you what the fuck is going on, but we not even in the household to say what is going on. But it's a lot of things that we see that you put out, and we start adding that shit up because we know your math don't be mathing, but we start calculating that shit up, and it says it's only like 2 things out of the picture that could be going on, and one of those things is not fucking teething, as you would say. Either this baby is still suffering with her ear infection or something, because how is it that she had the flu and she has never recovered, to why she is so sick, she's still sick, and to why now when it comes to nighttime, something deeply is bothering her, something deeply that she cannot explain. And then that's where I would ask you, is it teething, or is it her diaper rash, or is it the fact that you continue to leave her over and over again with your son Taquan? And we look at every video and can tell, just like the video where you say he finally has a job, but we see nothing that gives full confirmation of Taquan working, but she go off the things that she hear of us saying, make him get out there and get a job. Taquan should be doing something better than just sitting around getting high. So then that let me put a video out, because if I put a video out and I'm riding him to Burger King to go put in an application. But if you look at his wardrobe, if you look at his appearance and the things that he have on, then you say, how in the hell can you push him out here for him to go get a job? You understand? And then that's where you will also say, how is it that you could push him to go get a job, but you can't push him in the right direction to go get his GED, so it will land him in a better place that he won't have to stay stuck in a struggle and just trying to survive. If y'all heard the coins that these fast food places pay, you understand? It all don't add up. It all don't make sense. If he high as fuck, how is he going to go see about a job? I mean, if he high as fuck all the time, how is he staying home watching over these kids? That's what we will ask you. But it's a cry for help that Sasa continue to give. You understand? And she know what it is. Now, would you let somebody like this watch your baby all day, every day? Let me know.
You want to be a truck driver? Would you be able to drive a truck? What about you, Junior? What you want to be when you grow up? Oh, gamer? You can't be a gamer, honey.
First video I will be talking about is never suicide thoughts, just releasing all my pain, okay? I guess pain inside her heart or whatever. I don't see the ending. Anyway, she continued to use this same shit. When shit gets really deep, y'all, this is what she used. She always go back to pain and this, a past and all these things. Nobody feels sorry for you or have any sympathy, okay? Because if it's one thing that you are dealing with that's bothering you, or you have not closed the door on, or I would say the chapter, you need to find some type of healing for it, okay? And YouTube ain't gonna give it to you, and TikTok ain't gonna give it to you. I'm just saying. And you trying to keep your kids closed in ain't gonna give it to you. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you show on here of saying who you are not happy within yourself or the things that you are giving. You stay steady trying to prove in every situation. Yes, I got it. I am not broke. No, I don't treat my kids like this. I love my kids. Then that's where I say, oh, okay. Then why is it that the baby is still sick? What happened? Did the allergy medicine not work for the flu or the Tylenol? What happened? I started crying, okay? She's crying in the middle of the night. Not only was she crying in the middle of the night, but Sasa got out of her bed and got in the bed with Naya, okay? And then that's where I say at the end of the day, one thing that you try to do to us is fucking prove every time. If this baby actually got up and she walked from your bed to Naya's bed, why you never shown us a video of her walking? Okay, it's the lies that you throw in there. Okay, how is it that it's getting on your nerve or you feel bothered because that's the only outlet that she have is crying? Because rather than that, if she's not sitting here crying, she's getting fucking overlooked. Okay, within every situation.
That is I call her doctor. I call her pediatric. They got her coming in on Monday, but I told them what was going on with the crying, like it's constantly over and over again. She was walking around playing and everything earlier, so I'm looking at her now. She's taking a nap. Thanks for the gift, but he got to come in Monday at 2 o'clock, so I will be there on time. Because I called and told him what my concerns were with all the holiday screaming at nighttime. It was getting on my nerves.
Then I just seen a video yesterday. I guess it was something that she posted on TikTok for the TikTok live. Baby hair still not combed. Talking about y'all tried to comb my hair, but she was throwing a fit and all those things. So does that mean that you just leave her hair the way that it has been for over months now? I'm just saying.
You know, Sasa does not have on no clothes. Sasa only have on her pampers. Come here, baby. Come here. And she running around. Now she about to start pouting because she want me to hold her ass. Come on, I'll hold you. Come on. Come on, I'll hold you. Come on. It's all the can't see you till Monday. Come on. Come on, baby. Here, come on. Come on, mama. Come on. Come on. Come on, shoot. Come on. Come on. Come on, shoot. Come on. Sit. Say hey. Gigi baby. Gigi baby. Now you about to do her hair over the night. We're gonna wash it. Say hey. Look at them teeth. But anyways, she don't even want us to comb that hair to her. She's so aggy. She aggy.
It takes people to get on your ass in order for you to move for your kids, which is the bad part, which is the sad part. You understand? But you come on here and you want to call me a little girl. Maybe in your eyes I look like a little girl, but the sense and all the things that I have is not on a little girl level. Little girl is what you giving. You understand? I'm with my daughter, but my daughter is 20 and my daughter is not on here sticking her tongue out in every video and this and that. But me grown as fuck with all these thousands of kids that I clearly don't know how to fucking raise. You understand? Because they basically raising themselves. Or then that's where you say the older ones are trying to raise them because mama is still a child herself and want to be out here in the streets. And when she say she in the streets, she's trying to make money for her household, where she say when she go to bingo that she is flipping a coin. But how is you flipping when you ain't gaining nothing back? It makes no sense. Okay? But this is the same little girl that's coming on here telling you about yourself and your life. This is the same little girl that's calling you out about your fakeness. This is the same little girl that's hitting you with reality in every way. This is the same little girl that's calling you out for neglecting everything that you serve your kids. This is the same little girl, okay? that hits you with the truth. The truth to why you go run a TikTok. You understand? You go run a TikTok and you break down and cry. And then you come back and you want to explain you don't know why. I don't know why this girl hates me and this and that.
I was just vibing and, just doing what I normally do on TikTok. Having fun and laughing through all my pain and stuff like that. So I got deep into it where I just plead out my heart and, been real and just tell how I'm really feeling about everything in the world itself. When somebody brought up a particular name, I'm not gonna keep calling up her name. When they brought up a particular name, I thought about the situation with this lady. Like, I just don't understand her. Like, she just don't like me with a passion when she don't know me. Brought that name up and I started reminiscing on things and started deeply getting to my feelings and my thoughts and addressing things that was going on in my life, in my past, and my future or whatever. And I just started crying out of nowhere. You can't judge person because they cry. A lot of people have a lot of hurt and pain in their heart that they don't like talking to nobody about, and it builds up.
She don't even know me. I don't have to know you to call you out for the shit that you do. I don't have to know you to break your shit apart and call you out for who you is and what you giving. I don't have to know you to tell you at the end of the day when a person asks you, do you know the difference, or do you consider yourself as a bad mother, to where you come on here and you answer that you don't know what a bad mother is, but you could put your mother, okay, you could put Cheryl Grant in that category as being a bad mother. And then that's where I say, why is it that you can't put yourself there? What difference do you feel that you was given that you are not in the same position or given the same as your mother? Because when we look at you and everybody in the fucking background, you know who we see? All the things that you have said about your mother, you are that same person. You are that same breeder. You understand, making kids, but at the end of the day, I truly do not want them. I do not want them for the reason of maybe the baby daddy don't want me, or I don't know who the baby daddy is. Okay? So if you look at her and you say that she is a bad mother, then I say, consider yourself the same as her. You understand? Because then that's where we take it deeper than that. We say generations and patterns. If you don't break that shit, crack that shit, try to heal that shit repeats itself. And you don't even know that it's repeating itself. You think you're giving good and you're giving great out here in the YouTube streets where everybody should get to know you and be accepting of the neglect, accepting of the abuse, accepting of overlooking my kids and their needs and the things that they actually don't have. We should not be accepting of that shit. What we should be doing is calling your shit out and then slapping you with it in the face and saying, if you can recognize what your mother did to you, then one day when these kids get big enough, and I'm pretty sure the bigger ones already recognize, they can recognize and say at the end of the day who Shanika Grant was and who Shanika Grant was to me as a mother. She was a mother that allowed me to be a victim of her neglect, a victim of her abuse, a victim of her verbal abuse. And then this is where she come on and she say, hey, I do not put my hands on my kids. I do not do this. Then you say, what household that raises a whole lot of kids like this does not place discipline within the home? You understand? I think a lot of us, especially having a lot of kids, that is one thing that you have to do that is considered fucking structure, okay, which is bringing discipline. But when you have CPS that been in your life and you are scared to bring discipline within your life, okay, because of that reason. So don't get on here and saying you got these thousands of kids and I don't put a belt to them, I don't do anything. You don't do none of these things because of the CPS cases that you had open. But then I will also go back and say, well, shit, it's a way that you talk to them, but it's called verbal abuse. Do y'all hear the way she talks to these kids? I'm just saying. Okay, if I could put my hands on them for real, I probably would. And that's what you show all of us, okay, dealing with Leah and combing her hair. I can't really do it, but this is how I do it in this way. I can't really discipline and put the belt to them or put my hands, but my mouth is powerful enough. Just saying. When your baby is struggling because I'm sick, Okay, I'm sick, and yes, I want to be comforted. I want to be held. I want to be, because I'm just not okay. I'm just not okay because I don't have the things that I need. I'm not hydrated enough when my mother is out here letting me drink Coke and Dr. Pepper and tea and juices, but refuse to give me water, refuse to give me the things that I need. It's a whole problem. And I think it's a whole problem that you can't identify shit that you are giving because you feel it's okay that you out buying your kids pizza and candy. That it's love, and that's why I go do it, because the love that I have for my children. But everybody that's in the background to see that the love that you have is not fucking real. It's not true. It's that same type of love. That same type of love that your grandmother was giving you. That you thought that was actually real, but you saying that she was, as you say, treated you like a slave. And it's the same way that you treat them kids for us cleaning your house and cleaning the yard and all those different things when you run around and do absolutely nothing. Now, this is the same one that came on here talking about, look at my bag and me getting my nails done and myself pampered and all these things and money. But then you come back talking about help for a flat tire. Not only help for a flat tire, but you ain't got enough coins to go out here and do your own kids' laundry. Little girl has sit here and called you out on all the shit, okay? Called you out on your moving situation, called you out on everything that you tried to sit here and deny that it wasn't the truth, deny I don't know what I'm talking about, but clearly you're not in that trailer no more. Clearly the situation was just as I presented it. I'm just saying. So then if all those situations was just as I presented it, then I will also come back and say, when I say things is taking place in your home that you know about, okay? Then that's where I say, with me presenting that, I gotta be correct too, right? Not only that, but talking about the neglect, it gotta be correct too. And with me also saying at the end of the day that you are your mother. Ain't no way around it, okay? So then that's where you sit down and question yourself. If my mother treated me this way, maybe I am treating my kids the same way, because we see that shit every damn day. It's nothing good about what you giving them kids. Then you talk about haircuts and say, oh, you do everything by yourself. You're damn right. It's your responsibility. That's what you're supposed to do. I mean, if one parent leave the situation, then the parent has to handle her job fucking regardless. And it's nobody's job on TikTok or your bookies to do it for you. Just saying. One day you got it, the next day you don't. One day you're lying, the next day you're not. One day you faking and the next day you being truthful. Which one is it? Everybody lie? No, everybody don't lie. Just saying. Everybody fake it? No, everybody don't fake it. Okay? You lie about the things that you want. So then that's where you say, how many times have you lied to your supposed to be bookies? Okay? About the things that you need, this and that, or just to get a coin to go gamble. I'm confused. I'm confused within this whole situation of the things that she say. And just answering that question on the short, okay? You can recognize delusional because that is something that Hayward baby mama or wife or whoever she was, that's what she would call you. But it's crazy because so many of us as well have called you delusional. So somewhere in there, you being delusional have to be the truth. Okay? That's why that shit slaps so hard. But I'm still confused on if you can recognize all the things that your mother was giving. How the fuck can you not recognize of what you were giving with your kids? But the only thing that I can slap you with is at the end of the day, you are your mother. And at the end of the day, you are your grandmother too. Mm-hmm. You are a part of all them. So if your grandmother raised your mama up and your mama, this is what your mama gave to you, and your mama so-called half raised you, didn't want you, what? She give you the same exact energy to give to your kids, and that's what you are giving. I would say abandonment. Abandonment don't always mean somebody have to take the kids because, abandonment can mean that the kid is right under my nose and I abandon them every day. I abandon them to the streets. I abandon them to bingo. I abandon them to the YouTube streets. I abandon them to TikTok. You understand? This baby is in the house, has nothing on but a diaper. Hair hasn't been combed. Ain't she sick, right? Why she don't have no clothes on? But you fully dressed for the fucking day. How can I overlook my young ones but only think about myself? How can I be riding around all day having Lena here and there, but I forget about my baby that's at home that's not feeling well? But now I want to smooth the situation and tell y'all, oh, Taquan has a job. So if Taquan has a job, Sasa should never be left home whenever you are recording during the day. I'm just saying, make that shit make sense. You can't please the people being faking with lies because we continue to break your shit apart. And you continue to come on and try to prove us. When I come on and say, hey, Keisha ain't in the picture for real, so let me do a video on the phone with Keisha to let them know Keisha is still in the picture. That still ain't showing me nothing. Then Keisha stay on the phone. If you would have let me know about Golden Corral, I would have came down there. But then she turned around and flipped back and said, yeah, you told me about the Golden Corral and what you was going to do and surprise. So then you say, damn. Who's lying and what are y'all giving? Two of a fucking kind. Trying to prove us wrong, but you continue to prove us right. Then you ask at the end of the day, why is it that she hate me so much? I never hate nobody. I love everybody. But do I hate your ways? The fuck I do. Do I hate the way you treat your kids? I do. And you call it content. You call it content, but then I want to go back. If y'all go back to the short that was, it wasn't a short, the live that said TikTok live, come join the party outside, okay? Look what she giving. Kids all over the place, running in the streets. She just out there wanna, where your baby at? She got worried 1 second with Sasa in the seat. Calling for Naya, talking about is she okay? Then the next thing you grab her, she sleep. You scared, right? You don't know what's wrong with her. So then that's where I say y'all giving her medicine maybe. Y'all don't know what's wrong with this baby. But you tell the people she goes to the doctor today. It's because her crying every night. Then I would go back and say if I had a baby that was good during the daytime. But when night falls, she cries, okay, uncontrollably for hours. I'm not getting no sleep. Something's wrong, okay? But this is the same one that says she went through so many things and seen so many things with her grandmother. I would be more protective and try to be a better mother than my mother was. Because certain things in certain ways and things that I see will be fucking triggering. To why I never would want to put my kids in this situation. But that's not what you give. You give Cheryl, okay? Cheryl should be your name because you are your mother. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way to sugarcoat it. That's just the way to slap you with your shit. So when you sitting here and you crying in the video saying Cheryl and you don't know why she don't, this is going to be one of your kids one day. One of your kids one day is going to be crying to somebody explaining and expressing they don't know why you treated them the way that you treated them as them being so young and how you would try to suppress their feelings and show they love by giving them candy all the time and fucking their teeth up daily. This is going to be them as being an adult. Okay, being a full victim of Shanika Grant. Naya already feel that shit sometimes. Did y'all not see the way Naya was looking in the laundromat video? Yeah, some things she get on and I think on Snapchat that it's fake as fuck for people to talk. She deals with shit too of her mother. Okay, and it's sometimes I just can't help it, and sometimes that's why I lash out at her because it's some things that she do and gives just makes me mad. I'm just saying. then we'll be hearing the stories. Or if we don't even hear the stories, somebody else will be hearing the stories of when I was a kid, how this happened. Or when I was a kid, my mother wasn't never home and this happened to me. This happened to me of my sibling. Then I will go back and say, one day your kids will be you to express and tell the same things of what they fucking sibling or whoever done to them, tried to do to them. And you was so busy in your own fucking world, you can care less. So you can continue to tell us you a good mother and you don't know what a bad mother is. But the best way that I can break it down, because I'm not a fucking teacher, is look at all the things your mother done. Okay? That's the same shit that we are seeing right here. Think about all the things that you have said about your brother and your grandmother and your sister and all those things. It's the same shit that we seeing and hearing here with your kids. Okay? Nobody in their right mind have a son that has a past of the things that he has done, and I leave my baby. You consistently leave her. For what reason? She's nobody's job but yours. No way I can leave her and she's sick. No way I can leave her and she's been crying every night, driving me crazy. No way I can leave her and ride the streets with me and Naya. I be having her right on my hip to make sure she good and great, because can't nobody oversee her like me. You understand? And then I would say to somebody said in my comments, I read about a petition for Sasa. Okay. I don't know how to do the petition thing or where to go, okay, because somebody sent me last petition. But if y'all can put a petition together, okay, for Sasa, okay, and list all the things, full neglect. Or let me know where to go to start one, and I will. This baby is suffering and going through it, y'all. And we have called it out several times of her being sick. She was sick in a Golden Corral video. She been sick all fucking year, y'all. She was sick, okay, supposedly having the flu. Never got her medicine on time. She was sick before that, okay? And maybe that's why Nika don't show her too much, because of the crying and never know what she might give, okay, and what people might say. This baby is always sick. She always in the house with no fucking clothes on and all those things. But you fully dressed, but she's not. She's just being overlooked and she's just existing. Outside over there, y'all. She sleep, or Sai sitting over there, y'all. But she ain't got no clothes on. She ain't got nothing on but a diaper. Then when you show her in another video, she got on a big old dress or a big old shirt. The sleeves all down her hand. What the fuck? But you want to get on here and show us, okay, this knockoff, another knockoff Jordan outfit. 23. Standing by the car. Look at me. It's past all that. Look at your kids. Look how they are presented. Look at your baby. If you can't show your baby no love and attention, I mean that destroys the whole picture. That's why everybody is laughing at you. Not only laughing at you, they are feeling some type of way, and I don't fucking blame them. And I will continue to tell y'all, watch her patterns. Watch the things that I talk about and watch what she give. Watch how I talk about Papa, how he ain't about shit and he's an addict. Now Papa finally has a job. Ha! Really? Oh, okay. Naya, why she ain't out there working? Now she finally has a job. When do she work? I don't know. What type of hours she have, I don't know. But supposedly she worked. But she's still out here with fucking bonnets on. We talked about the house situation. As we can see, she did move. But she's still talking about the place that she is staying. She don't like it, but hey. Then I will also go to the video where they was cooking the spaghettis. Naya was cooking the spaghettis. You don't want to show much because we don't know what this place look like. Okay? I had to find something because my kids that has no fucking structure because I don't know how to teach them, got us kicked out the old place. But then I'm speaking this time, oh no, y'all not gonna get us kicked out of this place. And you surely can hear Naya in the background say, we can't get kicked out of this one because you ain't gonna have nowhere to go then. She's a walking book and we read that shit every day. Just waiting to close that hoe, okay? Because everything that you give and do, especially to these kids, is gonna come back, okay? Especially with taking her to the doctor, they gonna ask questions. And don't say it's her fucking allergies. This baby been sick for a long time. And I think no baby, no 1-year-old should be drinking Dr. Peppers and Cokes and things like that. It's hard on them. But as you say, these your kids. Quit trying to tell you about your kids. Somebody gotta tell you about them because somewhere in there you act like you don't know. Or you don't know what to do. But you was able to have so many of them. Makes no sense. Have so many of them and then you feel at the end of the day, if I serve them, okay, the pizzas and the candy, shit, I know they tired of candy. I know because y'all see they tired of pizza. They really don't want it. I love my children and I know what to do, but I go buy pizza and I serve them pizza in the car. Never question or ask now one of them, did you wash your hands? Never even thought of myself. I done been out here and there. Let me sanitize or wash my hands before I serve my kids. No. I bring them all into the car and this is how I feed them. In the back seat, a dirty ass back seat that I carry trash around in. Haul trash in, dirty clothes in, and I got my kids in the backseat eating. You can care less about their living situation and the things that they have and don't have. I'm just saying, okay? I don't know, y'all. But those are some things that I want to touch, okay? It's a problem, but I also want to go back and bring it and reflect it and put it on myself, okay? Yes, Sasa sick, but never suicide. We don't give a fuck about what. If your past hurt you so much within the inside, if your mother hurted you so much within the inside, you be trying to help yourself. Not only would you be trying to help yourself, but you will be trying to give better to your kids. But you can't give better to them because, as I said, you are your mother, okay? You giving her the exact same thing. You're giving your kids the exact same thing, okay? All these kids will have some type of story to tell when they get older. Believe me, trust me. You already seeing it with Isaiah. He can't stand the situation and probably can't stand what she giving. That's why he throwed $1 at you. Give you attitude. Kids know. Kids know. And kids know when the fakeness is there. Kids know. Okay? I don't want no spaghettis. But you said this was one of his favorite foods. But you wind up feeding him tacos, right? Okay. He don't want rice, but you said rice is their favorite food too, right? Okay. Then she also brought up the fact of Naya cooking, how many people talk about Nika and the way that she cooks and talk about, oh, Naya cooks so better, but I taught her. It's a difference. Naya cook with love. Naya cook with make sure my siblings have enough. You cook with, I don't have time right now. Let me hurry up and give them something so I can go about my day. I don't feel like being work. That's how you cook. Just saying. So nobody can really give you props on absolutely nothing. Damn. I wish I was in the TikTok lives hearing you cry or seeing you cry. Because you know what? The truth and guilt really fucking hurts. You know who you are and you know what you give. Stop trying to cover that shit up. You had all these kids, but at the end of the day, you can care fucking less about them. That's why you don't worry about their needs and what they don't have. Long as they got clothes on their backs, that's all that matters. But it don't matter if it's too small or too big. Long as they got shoes on their feet, it shouldn't matter. They have it. It should matter. Because if their shoes is not in fucking season, it's a fucking problem. Okay? If you're not keeping their hair up and their hygiene up, it's a problem. If they're not bathing and doing all the things that they should be doing, it's a problem. So I'm confused on what she giving and why she give it. People talk about me sticking my tongue out, so I'm just gonna do it more. But you don't know how that shit make you look. It make you look sad. It's supposed to be a woman, but we all know that you just a child. A child within the inside, still fighting against your somewhat past. Okay? Never want to grow the fuck up. Just want to stay stuck. Stay stuck in how my mother treated me. But I can't dig my way out of it to give my kids better than that. Instead, I give them the same fucking thing. Same fucking thing. Same thing. Sleeping on the floor. Granny had me sleeping between the washer and dryer. And I got my kids sleeping on the hard ass floor. Better yet, eating on the floor. I'm just saying. Same shit. You could switch it up in a different way. It's the same shit. Granny be gone, leaving us home, things taking place. You be gone all the time talking about flipping money at bingo. How's we flipping? I can't be flipping shit if I ain't gaining more than what I just gave to fucking flip. Just saying. Make it make sense. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all. Okay? I touched about 3 videos within one reaction video. Then you double back and then you say, oh, she must be in love or obsessed. You continue to speak the same thing and sound dumb in the middle of speaking it. You're a broke down character that don't know who you giving when you giving it. If you don't know the difference between a good mother and a bad mother, surely don't know the difference of somebody that's broke and somebody that has or somebody that's rich. You don't know the difference of being broke and stuck in fucking poverty and out here really surviving it and making it to take care of my kids. You don't know the difference, do you? Okay. Thought so. So that's why we know what situation you living in, but somehow you want to throw a bag in our face. A bag that you want everybody to think I paid so much money for. Tens and dollars to go do laundry, but you got thousands to spend on a bag. Make that shit make sense. It ain't like you need to go back to school and get educated. Should have never fucking dropped out, as you said. What happened to you getting a job with billing and coding? I mean, no way you could be out here trying to work at a job or look for a job within your field, billing and coding, but you want to send your son off in a wrong ass direction. Sending him off with no fucking GED or nothing to stand on to go work at a fast food place, making about $400 every 2 weeks. $400? Man, you want him to live the same way that you are living, stuck within poverty, but want to come on YouTube and say, shit, I was almost there. I was almost at the door for being famous. I was almost there because of my video. Videos of fucking neglect? Damn. Somewhere in there, she can't comprehend with shit, can she? We was right there. I want to get right there back at the door. Because we was famous out here for the video of Leah dropping Lena. I was famous out here for the neglect. And I want to get back there. That's why you come on here with all this nonsense of not knowing what to show or what to give, because you're trying to get right back there off the wrong fucking things, right? I mean, anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all that I have for this reaction video. If y'all like this reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I do ask that you do subscribe. But y'all already know everything that I give is not by force. But what I do ask you to do is drop y'all comments down below. Tell me what you think about this whole shit show. I mean, what is she giving? Who is she? How is it that she don't know the difference between a good mother and a bad mother? How is it that she don't recognize what her mother was giving, that she is giving the same thing? And how is you giving the same thing? Because you are a reflection of your mother and your grandmother, and you refuse to seek help or find healing in some type of way. I mean, anyways, y'all, see y'all on the next reaction video.